I want to go to 3 verses in the last book of the Bible and ask yourself, why do you think these verses are in there? Revelation 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. Now that verse poses a problem for those who say we don't have to keep God's commandments or that we can't. But let's go on to the next verse. That was Revelation 12, verse 17. Should be a memory verse, as should this one. Revelation 14, verse 12. Do you want to be a saint? Here's a definition. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. As I've said, you either keep both or you don't keep any. If you have the faith of Jesus, then you will be keeping the commandments of God. And if you truly keep the commandments of God, you will be having the faith of Jesus. You can't keep the commandments of God the way they're supposed to be kept without the faith of Christ. And if you truly have the faith of Christ, you will keep God's commandments because Christ will be living in you. One final verse in the last book of the Bible, in the last chapter, Revelation 22, verse 14. Here's a passport to the kingdom. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city. It's interesting that this is the revelation of Jesus Christ, but it was given to John. John also wrote in 1 John 2, verse 4, do you believe this? He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Interesting. And if you read James 2, I think it's verse 11, if you break one of the 10 commandments, you are a transgressor of the law. That's James 2, verse 11. Read that verse. You can't keep the adultery command to not commit adultery, and yet if you kill, you are a transgressor of the law. Remember, the doers of the law shall be justified, Romans 2, verse 13. They're justified by faith, but if you're not a doer of the law, that means you haven't repented, and you're still under the law. We need to repent. Read Mark 1, verse 15, Acts 2:38, and Acts 5:32. If you are one who keeps the commandments of God, have a blessed, joyous Sabbath. Peace all. Bye-bye.